Hello everybody and a warm welcome back. A sincere apology to all of you and to the author of that airport. I was watching the footage after I had already uploaded the video and everything else like that. I'm like, oh, it's going to record fine. I had no idea. I don't know, maybe it was when I had taken a shower. The Windows 11 decided to update my audio drivers. And it had 0 for mic. I thought everything was perfectly fine because my speakers were working fine, the subwoofer and everything. I'm like, okay, cool. I had no reason. And then looking at the footage coming in, I played it at half speed. I'm like, what is wrong with those runways and part of the ramp area? And I had issues at this airport, Matsuyama. I had street lamps appearing on the runway. I hadn't seen that in years. And on takeoff. Now I hope those are off in the distance. They are. The runway is clear. Cool. And so that prompted me, somehow my SimBrief and Map Enhancement Pro got all muddled up in my scenery INI. So we're going to correct that. I'm going to finish warming this up. We're in the PAE G36 Beechcraft Bonanza. Long-time subscribers know I'm a Beechcraft guy. I love Beechcraft aircraft. I love my Beaver more. We got G1000s in this one, and we're going to be doing the exact same flight that I did, exact same route, exact same time of day. Mother Nature's playing nice with us. The weather's basically identical to what we had yesterday. The barrow's a little different. It dropped a couple, the Q&H. But I mean, other than that, it's pretty much the same kind of day. So I'm going to finish setting this up and getting the flight plan all set up in the G1000s and, making sure the Q&H and all that is set correctly. Setly and everything. Sorry about that. That's because of quitting smoking. And I will see you on runway 32 as we fly, and I'll show you Fukuoka the way it was supposed to look the first time. If you click show more, you'll find links to where you can get this aircraft, the Freeware airport that I'm showcasing properly this time. And you will also, of course, find a link to my Discord, how you can support the channel as we don't do sponsored content of any type. The aircraft and all these add-ons that you see, I use Mapbox Enhancement Pro. We're all bought with my own money and viewer donations. If you'd like to chip in towards that, 2 ways you can do it down below. You'll also find a link to my Discord, which is always free to join, and my computer specs as well. Smash like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the runway. Thanks for flying along with me. You hop on into the right-hand seat there. And we'll get underway in just a short bit. And welcome back. Here we go. We're taxiing. Something happened. After I recorded the opening, when we were just sitting on the ramp, it's like, you know what? Let me get some lunch into me. I'll come back. Let the computer rest for a little bit. I went to load up X-Plane, and it said, no airports found. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, there was 0. Like, the scenery was, all sceneries were gone. And it's like, all right, what else happened? So this is a fresh install of X-Plane 12. I found the cure, thanks to Nico of Skymatics, to the cockpit dimming when I would click on my other screen. I got to run it in full screen in Windows Simulator mode. I hate this. There's got to be another way. Laminar, give us an option, where X-Plane, we can tell it to force Windows 11, because I never had this issue in Windows 10, that it always has main focus. I don't know, like, make it an option, don't make it mandatory. Maybe that with people who use like Dream Decks or something, you know, like Windows switchers, that might cause them problems. Because no, they just push a button and all of a sudden the other screen is the focus of their recording software. Like, I get it. It's night. It will be daylight by the time well, it'll be early morning when we get. Most of this flight is over water for the most part anyway. So, as you saw, change of plan. The weather obviously changed slightly. I am on live weather. So we're actually taking off on runway 14. And then we will be going. And we're going to have to, excuse me, we'll be landing on 34 right. Whoa. Oh, I know why. It's not set to linear. It's on cat dev mul, and I've got the control sensitivity thing set wrong. Mind you, it'll make flying my Beaver a lot easier. Again, we're in the PAE G36 Beechcraft Bonanza. I don't have the tip tanks on this time. It comes with the option for turbo, non-turbo, with tip tanks, without tip tanks on all the models. So you are spoilt for choice. Numerous liveries. I do not use the REP pack. At the time when I bought this aircraft, I thought about getting it because I have one for another aircraft. I do have the REP for another aircraft in the sim, which I haven't flown on the channel. But I didn't own a lot of GA aircraft at the time. As a matter of fact, this was, you know, I owned the Beaver, the Ford Tri-Motor. There's a lot of lag in the turbine, man. It takes a while for that turbo to spin up. Here we go. We're on GPS. Yes, we are. Awesome. But you'll get a chance to see the extended night lighting that I use, which is an old one. I think Dreichelmack made up, or Swanson made up, oh, this thing is tough to control, man. Definitely not as fast as my Lancair, this aircraft, but it's got a lot of torque, man, I can tell you that much. You're coming up. I think we decided on 8,000. That's looking good. Let me get rid of that for you. And we're hand flying. And let's get flight director, autopilot navigation. And we will do vertical speed. No, I don't need to go up that fast. This can climb that easily. 1,000 feet or more. Typical climb rate, I think, is 900 feet a minute, or 90 clicks, knots in that area, and that's what you kind of target. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah. I love... Now, the other reason is, since a lot of this is over water at night, I thought I would fly the way I like to fly, which is nighttime. And it's maintaining pretty good. Come here. There we go. See, this is what happens. I start clicking too many dang buttons, right? Absolutely beautiful. So, it is, well, live time, it would look like this, actually. Because it's, what? Close to... What time is it right now? Let me see. I'm recording at 10. It's probably around 3 in the morning. 2 in the morning. I've got this set for 4, so I'm a few hours quick. But it's about the airport that we're going to. So, the usual suspects are all in Global Forest and go inside. Global Forest. I'm using SFD Global, which is made by Mr. X. It is payware, but it does a great job on Japan. If I see a highway, the signs will actually be written in kanji. It's awesome. And housing that's a bit more suitable to Japan than what Simhandling seems to give us as a representation. Of course, my Map Plane Enhancement Pro is in use. I do use the Pro version. If you want to try it out for free, there is a link down below. And you can try the non-paid version for free. And if you do decide to get the paid version, do use my referral code. You'll get yourself an extra 10 days or 2 weeks on your subscription at no additional cost to you. And I also get an extra 10 days. That's one way you can help support the channel. Another way you can, because everything you see is bought with my own money and viewer donations. 2 ways you can do it. They're both down below, as well as a link to my Discord. Free to join. Links to a lot of these that I'm using. And the aircraft and the X-Plane map and the airport. Which again, I apologize to the creator of that airport. I don't know what... Obviously my X-Plane 12 was getting corrupted somehow. I cheated. I'll explain it when we're on arrival. But don't forget to smash like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you get notified my videos go live or I make a community post. My computer specs are also down there if you'd want to see how yours would compare to what I am getting with all the other. As you see, it is nighttime. It is out here. Nighttime actually cuts your frame rates a bit because of all the lighting. But I love flying at night, early morning. You get to see all the ships bobbing out in the ocean and everything else. Gorgeous interior. The aircraft is rather well done. REP pack. I'm glad I decided to buy the aircraft because the aircraft I decided on actually netted me 2 aircraft. I think I got the Sharky Well for free when I bought the, I think it was the Landcare Legacy. There was an offer that was on last Good Friday, U.S. Thanksgiving kind of thing. So, I will bring you back. It should be lighter by then. If not, I will make it slightly lighter. I want you to see the night lighting at the airport and see the runways lit up and drawn the way they're supposed to be. Fingers crossed. And I can concentrate on what XP12 is doing. Because as I said, I installed this last night. A brand new, fresh install, nothing carried over. And then moved my custom scenery and stuff like that back in. Because I backed it up. And hopefully, who knows, maybe I had some drivers that were messed up or something, you don't know. Anyway, let's go to Fukuoka. I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for flying along with me. There's a thermos right beside the side of your right seat there. You grab it. Hey everyone, so just a little mid-flight update. Well, we took off from the island of Shikoku. If you watched previous video, you know that. And we are going to the island of Kyushu. The weather in Kyushu is deteriorating. We now have marginal VFR. Until I'm about a third of the way down the ILS, I'm not even going to see the runway. Ceiling is 2,100 feet. Winds have increased to 5 knots, but they're coming from general same direction, runway 330. We got broken now down as low as 1,300 feet. No rain reported, but the weather is definitely deteriorating and pretty quickly. Like this is the second METAR I've gotten in the last 25 minutes. So this is going to be interesting. Well, we'll get a chance to see what the airport really looks like. Under weather. Assuming X-Plane has got it in there. It should. Anyway, I'll see you when we get closer to the top of descent or just after it. Our top of descent is Kirin. And again, we are doing the Kirin D arrival if you want to recreate this flight for yourself. With the Kirin transition. And doing the ILS runway 34 right approach with the Dazai transition. Just in case you want to recreate the flight, we use the Marco 2 with the Marco transition for the departure from Matsuyama on the island of Shikoku. That runway is, that departure is universal. It works on 14 or 32. So you can use that for either one, and it's designed for flights going to the east. Glad to have you on board. And welcome back. Here we go. Let's start descending. Vertical speed, nosedive. I think around 500 feet a minute would be good. I do have some mountains around here, maybe even 4. Just to be on the safe side. I don't know what's going on. When I check the airport, like in Navigraph, I'm not seeing the weather reflected out here. I've got some haze kind of stuff, but I mean, I don't have clouds covering everything and all that, so I don't know what's going on. I allowed X-Plane through the firewall. No, that's not what I want. Get off there. This is what I want. This has kind of got me baffled. Like, I can't find Fukuoka on here. Right around here. Really weird. Something ain't right. Fuel quantity low. Well, on that tank it is, yes. 1. Tip with this, if you get it, switch tanks. Click on the bars. Don't use your mouse wheel. You'll run a real risk of cutting the fuel off because it'll spin too quick for you. So just click on the white bars that you see, and that'll switch the tank for you. That is a far safer way to do it. I was monitoring everything going on so much I forgot to completely balance the tanks. This is going to be fun. And I don't know why it's not downloading the weather. I will do a search and find a place in the world after this video where who's got some really like cloudy, rainy, foggy, yada yada yada, and load up there and see if X-Plane's working. Well, I mean, something is just not, I don't know. I turned my VPN off. I added X-Plane 12 to the list of apps that were allowed through the firewall. Which is kind of strange. It shouldn't be under protected or anything like that anyway. Oh, you know what? Let me check something. No, that's not what I want. What did I want? Open firewall. And here we go. Sorry about that. I didn't, because the weather's not loading for some reason, which is really bizarre. So we got the one. I'm not getting the other yet. Must have a very short ILS throw. And I'm going to leave the fuel slightly leaned. I was reading the plate up here, and it says prop at full, mixture full, rich, or as required by altitude. Well, this airport is basically sea level. There we go. Now we've got it. IFF, that is the identifier. So we have the runway identified. And we're going to be making a turn, so I hope. Okay, there we go. Let me just check something. I'm going to turn the headset off. I want to see something on my router. Okay, nothing changed on it. I have a protected port on my router, and I wanted to make sure I didn't somehow plug it into that one, because that one blocks everything pretty much, other than just getting on the internet basic kind of thing. It's a software thing that I've done within the router. It's a Cisco router. In case ones are curious. Mostly because Cisco, next to Northern Telecom, which is where they got some of the patents from, kind of wrote the book on the networking whole thing. And here we go. And I'm going to continue to pull the power back. And we're doing good. Well, I mean, there's no point in doing any of that. Lot to approach. There's our airport. And you can see both runways lit up now and everything. About too full. I'll get that down a bit more for you. By the way, if you want this plugin, it is listed down below. Click show more. Me up a little bit, please. That's really frustrating. Because I was looking forward to, because I want, you know, it's like, okay, let's see how everything performs in the rain and everything else. Maybe I've got to go into the properties. You know, in X-Plane, go into your directory, click the exe for X-Plane, right-click it, go to properties. Make sure it's got administrator privileges, I guess. That's just really weird, the weather's not working. Come on, glide slope, pick up. You will make me a happy man. There we go. And we are how far out? 12.3 miles, so we're fine. I'm not going to attempt to slow us down or put any flaps out. This, I'm really disappointed in myself not paying attention to that. But you can see the beautiful night lighting as I spoke in a short video that I did showing the airport, sitting at it. I commented, it's only about 4.5 minutes long. I'll put a link up here if you want to see it. Made it a week ago or so. Again, this is a freeware rendition. I think you should use this until Taimodels gets off its lazy butt and actually updates this airport. I do own the Taimodels one, so I'm justified in saying it. They haven't touched this airport literally since the sim came out, September of 2022. This second runway has been known about for over 3 years. It opened in March of this year. It passed all certifications and everything. Before then, it was there. It has been in your Navigraph chart since March. That is when the charts were active. Air Act 2503. And I have written Mr. or Mrs. Nagoyan with Taimodels. Crickets. Haven't heard a word from them. You know, ticks me off. It kind of reminds me of Orbix. They release something and that's it. It's like, is your sim crashing? No, then it's perfectly fine. But it's not like it's not really well opted. Don't matter. It works, right? Cool. Talk to you later. If you even get a reply. 6 miles out. Whoa, that really turbine's still up somewhat, but I mean that really dropped off. Mixture rich, I don't want the prop in the red, so. I can't remember what the landing gear speed is for this. Oh, we're getting some sort of atmospherics, but that'll slow us down. And now we're getting some atmospherics. That is beautiful. Oh yeah. Landing flaps in. I think this lands around 75, 80 knots. I haven't flown this for a little while. It's interesting. Kitster was talking about the Lancair Legacy in the Discord. Free to join. Link down below. I haven't flown that since April. And before that, I hadn't flown it since last November. I got to take that sucker up again. Because that thing is a speed demon. For a GA aircraft, that thing goes like stink. It's not TBM 940 or 930 type stink, but I mean it goes like stink, like 200. indicated plus. Like 250, 260 over the ground, it's not even breaking. It's breaking a little bit of a sweat, maybe. Beautiful atmospherics, beautiful lighting. Again, to the author of this airport, I really sincerely, deeply apologize for that previous video. This is what you should have seen. An SFD Global, looking phenomenal. You have any road signs down there? I can show you that they're actually in kanji. And we're basically almost at minimums. My aircraft. Really nice airport. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, Rudder. Wow, I've got to retune those control sensitivities, man. That is ridiculous. Welcome to Fukuoka. We're not on Vasim or anything, so I'm just going to park right over here. I will take you up. Now we got the clouds. Fog kind of thing, if you will. We'll just park right here. I'm going to go flying again in a minute anyway, right after I finish this video. And I got to get those fuel tanks back. Well, you know what? Let's just, where are you? Parking brake on. Taxi, landing, strobe off. There we go. Shall we go up? This one. Up we go. Absolutely beautiful. SFD Global for the win. Not that Sim Heaven does a bad job. Don't get me wrong. I really want to show you. Oh, is that one over there? Kanji. Love it. Companies are all in Japanese. Haha. I can't wait for SFD Global for XP12. He did say he's still working on it. This does not have a modeled interior. I could give a rat's patootie. I never go in them. I would sooner save the frame rate. Speaking of frame rate, even with the weather and live weather and that, my computer specs are down below. As you see, I'm getting 45. And I have a lot of stuff on high or way up there. No, this one, just so I can show you. Maximum, medium, yeah, MSA, forget it. AMD doesn't do this stuff very good, or ambient occlusion if I'm being honest. Vegetation, I've got Global Forest. Taking care of that. Shadow quality, not bad. Cloud quality, that'll kill your frame rates in a heartbeat. And I only have an RX 6700, not even the XT. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this flight. Again, to the author. Oh, open hangars. Oh, love it. The lighting is quite beautiful on it. I like it. We'll get it tonight, well, you know, morning part for you so you can see it at night in all its glory. Beautiful surroundings. Love this city. Been here many, many, many times in real life. Because I'm a bit of a food geek. Well, I mean, I was a chef for years, so it gives you the illusion it's modeled, but it's not. This does use SAM, so it is SAM compatible. And I think you should use this instead of Taimodels and save yourself anywhere from $22 US to $30 Canadian, give or take. And just use this. Basic libraries only needed. Mr. X, Open Scenery X, I believe, SAM, if you want the animated jetways and such. My name's David. It's been my pleasure to take you on this flight from the beautiful island of Shikoku down to Kyushu and the airports of Matsuyama and Fukuoka. Links to what I use down below, how you can support the channel also, as we do not accept sponsored content on this channel. Everything is bought with our own money and viewer donations. Discord is free to join. Link is down below, as well as where you can get this airport, this airplane, and all the other stuff. Most of what you see up here, including this nifty, handy-dandy volume control. Until the next time, I want you to stay safe, be kind to one another, keep the blue side up. To my Canadian friends and viewers, if you're like me and you live in a province where it is a long weekend. Have a great, safe, long weekend. We will see you next week sometime. And keep that blue side up, and I'll see you in the skies. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Thank you for watching.